It was good to people. It was good to people, man. Y'all talking about how is y'all doing on this uh I can't say the word, but it's fluff. You know what I'm talking about? The you get it, the fluff. You know what I'm talking about? The Ckery Fluff. You know what I'm talking about, man. Y'all get it. What's good with the people? What's good? People like he, ha, ha, can in the pen. All my folks incarcerated. All my folks who ain't. Everybody on the bottom of that thing. Everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get through these disclaimers, but before we do that, stop. You know what I'm talking about? Before we do that, man, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, we already got the penitentiary, Ken in the pen, he, ha, ha, in them, man. You know what I'm talking about? All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Did I say Ken in the pen? If I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now. You go get you some more 76 MacArthur Johns Liquors, what I'm talking about, 82nd Hillside Barbershop. They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. You can come get them from me. But if all else fails, if all else fails, make sure you go to Amazon, copy or hardback. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, swing that finger, young man. Worldwide INC. What you say, bro? Worldwide Incorporated. What you say, bro? Worldwide. They gonna say what that mean. You know what I'm talking about? It means everybody, bro. Everybody included. Yeah, man. Everybody included. And Dugu, Mike, Lil Rude, not Lil Rude, Lil Rude, you know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next, same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up, you know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man, you know what I'm talking about? Now let's get to these disclaimers. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug users, don't promote no drug sellers, don't promote no alcohol consumption. You know what I'm talking about? Don't take a sip of the sippers. Don't do it. Good brother like myself, man, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. Hold on, I jumped the gun. Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about, man. I don't promote no crime. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no violence. You know what I'm talking about. Good brother like I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about. I don't promote no negativity. No, man. I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about. They was talking to me, man. I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about, man. All I promote is y'all go ahead, do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got. You know what I'm talking about? But a good brother like myself, man, I ain't prejudiced, nah, man. A brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, man, nah, man. A brother like myself, man, I ain't got nothing against the little people, man, nah, man. I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, man. I just love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know, but I feel like I forgot to, man, I don't promote nothing. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote nothing. You know what I'm talking about? All promoters, y'all go ahead, do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, man. But yeah, man, I'm just here, man, to bring the good feeling back, man. I'm just trying to bring you know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to find some love, bring back to this YouTube community, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? I'm on a quest, you know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace, you know what I'm talking about? That joy, you know what I'm talking about? That love, what you say, bro? That love back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Alright, check it out, man. Come fuck with a nigga one time, man. Man, what's good with the people? How y'all doing, man? I say, what, bro? I say, how's you doing, man? Now, I'm gonna have to find another word. Because you can't put that in the title. But the name, the Ckery Fluff, you know what I'm talking about? I say, brother, Ckery Fluff, you know what I'm talking about? Man, I'm having the same thing, so hopefully these things that get to you today, man, you know what I'm talking about? Bruh should be, man, I don't even know. Man, yeah, shit, nigga, when it happened, you'll be the first to know, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know what the fuck wrong with bruh phone, man. I was on Chef O, man, shout out Chef O. Like, and I was putting the thing, I don't know if my shit got a virus, but it was doing the same shit to my sister. Cause motherfucker was like, you spamming me. I didn't even know what the fuck that shit meant. You know what I'm talking about? But my sister said the same thing to cause like she had wrote a comment and I sent her a comment back and she called me back. She was like, why is you texting me so much? But like when I pressed the comment, nigga, it was like 9 of the motherfuckers that showed up. So I don't know what the fuck was wrong with my phone. I don't know if that was a virus or whatever. But I don't want my man Chef O to think, you know what I'm talking about? Like I was playing on his live and shit. And then I kept trying to get off that motherfucker and go back and they wouldn't even let me like the shit wouldn't even come up. So I don't know if my phone got some kind of motherfucking virus on it or what the fuck happened. You know what I'm talking about? My shit was tripping. Like you'll send something that motherfucker send like 5 times, 6 times. But motherfucker said you spam me, I didn't even know what the fuck that shit meant. You know what I'm talking about? I told y'all, bruh, computer illiterate like a motherfucker, man. I don't. You know what I'm talking about? But the fuckery fluff, but we gonna have to find another word. They say the fuckery fluff Friday. Yeah, man, the fuckery fluff. You know what I'm talking about? Fluff it up. You know, fluff it up. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to all the bitches who got on deodorant, but they titties messy. You know what I'm talking about? I see you, bitch. God damn, man. They say Brett was good with it, man. I can't call it, man. The fuckery fluff on this Friday the 13th. They say the fuckery fluff. What is you talking about, bro? Just that right there. The fuckery fluff. Somebody gonna say, bro, can you elaborate, man? You know what I'm talking about? And I want to shout out Big Josh and them too, man. You know what I'm talking about? They got a hard one today, man. My condolences and you know what I'm talking about? This thing keep on going, man. You know what I'm talking about? I know that should be hard to go through, man. You know what I'm talking about? But man, we gonna take that shit head on and get through it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. But the fuckery fluff. They say, bro, can you elaborate? All that shit we do now. They say, bro, can you elaborate some more? Yeah, it's just like all that, it ain't nothing but like, and that's what I don't get, bro. Like, I really don't. Because, like, for years, I was hearing motherfuckers complain about shit. Like, I ain't never really got some of them complaints either, bro. Because it just seemed like a lot of times when you be seeing people complaining and talk about shit, bro, what I have learned to notice, like a gang of them motherfuckers don't even have that problem, bro. They just end the conversation to be in the conversation. You know what I'm talking about? Like you got a motherfucker sitting up there talking about niggas or bitches, and like a lot of them motherfuckers don't have a nigga or a bitch. They just enjoy being in that conversation. You know what I'm talking about? That's just like politics. I seen a motherfucker arguing with a nigga that can't even vote. Like fuckery fluff. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, the fuckery fluff. Well, we gonna have to find another name so we can put on that title, man. You know what I'm talking about? But just know it's the fuckery fluff. Friday it is, bruh. And that fuckery fluff shit, that is it's been a way, so I don't want to say it's the new way, but that's one of the main ways how you get out of being responsible for yourself with that fuckery fluff, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? And that shit running way too prevalent in these days and time, bruh. Because what that does, it gives you at any time, it gives you an excuse or a reason to do fake shit at the drop of a dime, bruh, and not have to be held responsible for it, bruh. Somebody gonna say, bruh, can you elaborate? Yeah, say you owe somebody some money. Now, when you went and borrowed this money from these people, y'all had a verbal contract. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all had a verbal contract, like, man, loan me some money, I'm gonna pay you back on this day. So y'all had that contract. Y'all had that contract going, right? And I'm gonna tell you on this fuckery fluff Friday, I'm gonna tell you the type of shit that happens when you got a contract like that and shit. Yeah, on this fuckery fluff. What ends up happening is you owe somebody some money, and you don't really want to pay them people their money. You get what I'm saying? So what you do is you come up with a reason why you don't have to pay them people their money, even though you borrowed them people and y'all had a verbal agreement. See the shit you would do? Is you would get mad at them people and come up with an alternate reason why you ain't gonna give them their money. Like they tell you no, you can't get a ride or something. You be like, you know what? That's why I ain't gonna pay that bitch ass nigga's money. You come up with your own reason to do some fake shit. And that's all that fuckery fluff is, bruh. And we got a lot of that shit running around here, bruh. Every time somebody do something, here they come with the fuckery fluff. You say the fuckery fluff, bruh? Yeah, here they come with the fuckery fluff, bruh. I was just listening. I don't know who that was, but they popped on. They popped on after the wrestle, right? And and they was basically saying they was talking about people and how people like burn themselves out and shit. Like how you will fuck around and you will sit there and basically let somebody pull the fuckery fluff on you. You know what I'm talking about? To where the person is like, you always gonna be responsible for everything, even when you ain't did nothing. You know what I'm talking about? It's just the fuckery fluff. A motherfucker, I keep going back to this one. When the motherfucker stole their car and had a car accident. I have not seen no fuckery fluff like that in person. And that took the cake. Right there, I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause a motherfucker wrecked the car, right? A motherfucker stole the car, first of all. You get what I'm saying? A motherfucker stole these motherfucker car. Wreck the motherfucker. Then when the motherfuckers get there on the scene and shit, hella mad about the wreck, this motherfucker try to act like the people wasn't concerned about their injury after they done stole their car, the fuckery fluff. And that's all the fuckery fluff consists of, folks. It's shit like that. It's you changing and it's the fuckery fluff, man. It's you changing and squeezing and tilting and turning and everything, you know what I'm talking about, until you always, I don't even want to say the victim, bruh. I don't even really want to say the victim, even though that's what it is. But like, you just ain't never at fault. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna twist and turn everything, you know what I'm talking about? You the victim. So it don't even matter what you do, bruh. You get what I'm saying? Because in the end, when you get through talking and twisting and turning the story and shit, you're gonna put that fuckery fluff on it, and then you're not even gonna be at fault. There's gonna be bigger issues. It ain't gonna even be your safety gonna be at question now. You know what I'm talking about? Let's just make sure you safe, because we gotta skip over you the wrong you did by stealing the car and all that. We just happy to see you safe, man. Please. Yeah, please. See, they lucky bro couldn't put his 2 cents on the situation. You know what I'm talking about? Because you would have left in the ambulance one way or the other. Coffee Chronicles. Whether you had some car injury, you would have had breath injury on you. You know what I'm talking about? If you missed that car injury, you would have had breath injury. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't bullshit with you. And the fuckery fluff, and this is what's so cold about the fuckery fluff in this day and age. See, the fuckery fluff always been around. See, a lot of this shit, y'all, it ain't just started. It always been around. It just wasn't that prevalent. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't cool to do. So motherfuckers was like embarrassed to do it. You get what I'm saying? You was embarrassed to be out here gossiping like a bitch. You didn't want that on your name. You didn't want to be the player hater. You didn't want to be the nigga that was pouring salt. You know what I'm talking about? You don't want to be the nigga that was salting the nigga game. You know what I'm talking about? Putting too much season on the nigga game. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, you didn't want to be that top ramen pack. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? You didn't want to be the one pouring salt, man, giving niggas high cholesterol. You didn't want, you took pride in that not being you. But now it's just the opposite, so you take pride in that being you. You get what I'm saying? But this shit always been around. It just wasn't cool to do it. You get what I'm saying? So now that it's cool to do it and you could just throw your hat in the ring and do some fuck shit, everybody doing it. But the fluff, the fuckery fluff, folks, it's just all that deflection. It's all that, it's all that all that shit kind of like uneven, bruh. Because it's just like all that shit is just a big ass game. Because when you just break all that shit down, and it's real simple when you break all that shit down. It's just you not wanting to be responsible for the choices you made or the things you did. It's my partner all over again, breaking that nigga window for nothing. Coffee Chronicles. You know what I'm talking about? I keep telling you, he broke that nigga window for nothing, bruh. I don't know if he knew that nigga. He just broke his window for nothing. You know how you just do shit? Like you just walking around and nigga see a rock and nigga just pick the rock up and throw that. Don't know why you did it. I don't think he know why he did it, folks. I don't. The God honest truth, bruh. I don't think that nigga know why he picked that rock up and broke that window, bruh. I think a nigga was just doing some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Then he broke that nigga window. Then he act like the ass whooping lasted too long. Oh, that nigga was hot about that window, bruh. I'm talking about he was on that nigga bumper for years to come. You know what I'm talking about? That was like the chicken in the family. He was on that nigga bumper for things to come. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, and my partner moved out the motherfucking he moved somewhere else, and every time he came around there, that nigga was on him. You know what I'm talking about? I want to say dude moved somewhere else and got on him after dude moved, but I don't know, don't hold me. But I want to say, yup, it did happen. Matter of fact, it did. It did, cause bruh moved to the hundred somewhere by like where I used to stay. And got on that nigga once again. You know what I'm talking about? But that nigga act like the ass whooping lasted too long. You know what I'm talking about? He acted like after he did what he did, he acted like he could put the fucking limitations on his consequence. The fuckery fluff. And I guess that's the moral of this story and what I'm trying to tell you, bruh, because you're not always going to be able to do that. You might get away with that shit with people, bruh, but you're not always going to be able to put the fuckery fluff on there. Because let me tell you something, bruh, about the fuckery fluff. Most of the time, everybody know that shit is fuckery fluff. They just trying to quiet you down. You know what I'm talking about? They, all right then, man, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm talking about? They trying to do that shit, but everybody know that you full of shit. They just trying to keep it down because if motherfuckers keep on with the conversation and they keep on accusing you of something, you gonna keep on going further with the fuckery fluff. You know what I mean? So everybody just, yeah, all right, you right, man. You know what I'm talking about? Just to shut you up. If you didn't know that. Coffee Chronicles. But nobody's buying into that shit, folks. They just told you what you wanted to hear because they watching a football game or something. You know what I'm talking about? A baseball game or a movie, or they just want that shit quieted down in their vicinity, folks. But they not agreeing with you because they see it your way. They not, bruh. They know you full of shit. And they just agreeing with you because they know you gonna keep on going. They know you gonna go through any depths, nigga, of the world, nigga, not to put on that blame. You know what I'm talking about? You'll put on that cologne, you'll put all that other shit on. You ain't gonna put on that blame, no. You'll give some of that shit out quick as a motherfucker, though. You ain't gonna put it on. You ain't gonna try it on yourself, though. And I think we put too much in that. Now I'm gonna blame social media for that. I am. Because the way social media is, man, they kind of got a nigga to where he's embarrassed to be wrong. He's embarrassed to be his fault. You know what I'm talking about? He's so scared of the ridicule he's going to get for my bad. It has motherfuckers, which y'all say, ducking the fade. You know what I'm talking about? That's what it got motherfuckers doing, ducking the fade. You know what I'm talking about? So you don't want it to be your fault. Because you so scared of the backlash you might get. You so scared of what they going to say about you, nigga, if you fuck up. Nigga, something straight out of the comic book, bruh. And that's what y'all care about. You let all that shit right there get you up out your honest aid. And when I'm saying honest aid, let me make this correction. Because I don't believe nothing in this world, bruh. I don't. I'm one of them niggas. I don't believe nothing in this world, folks. You get what I'm saying? So I ain't saying honest and play the rules by the way these people. I ain't saying none of that, bro. Get away with everything you can. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no negativity. I don't promote nothing, bro. I tell you, get away with everything you can. You know what I'm talking about? Why that shit's still good. See, I ain't honest like that. When I'm saying honest, I'm talking about amongst the earth, amongst the people. I'm talking about me and you doing business, and I'm not looking to fuck you up out the business, man. You know what I'm talking about? Me and you, I'm just looking to do honest business, even though you get your ass towed up out here doing honest business. You know what I'm talking about? You will, bruh. So you just gotta watch how you do honest business and who you do honest business with. But for the most part, bruh, I don't this just me. I don't know what you do. That's why I just don't spread myself that thin. Because I know this shit is hard to come by out here, bruh. It is. When you talking about a motherfucker just keeping the game clean and we could just do that shit is rare, folks. You know what I'm talking about? And that's just why I mind my own business and I don't spread myself thin, bruh. I try to avoid as much shit as I can, folks. Street clean. I got a driveway, nigga. My Cadillac got towed like that, nigga. I ain't bullshitting with you. And all they had to do was move that motherfucker on the side of the street. I remember when nigga I was in jail, bro, and I thought I told myself at this time, that's why it'd be good for a nigga to get long. So I told myself, I'm gonna pop that dope fiend as soon as nigga the dope fiends had me so motherfucking mad, bro. Coffee Chronicles. Nigga, I told myself at that moment right there, nigga, if I would have got released the next day, bro, I would have popped them knocks. I ain't bullshitting, bro. Cause in jail, I don't know why I just drifted off into that. The stories of bruh, man. But let me tell you something. When you be in that thing called jail, bro, you know, it be fucked up. You can't control nothing. So it'd be some motherfuckers that, you know, motherfucking well, if you was there, they wouldn't be talking all like that and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfuckers talk crazy when they know you can't get to them in that moment. See, if motherfuckers don't know you in jail, bruh, still an element of fear around this motherfucker. But if they know you in jail, bruh, they don't be tripping no more. The weakest motherfuckers start talking shit. Don't have some years. They'll think you forget about that shit. Man, please. Shout out my man. I'm telling you, bruh. I done seen some shit, bruh. I done seen a nigga keep his word, bruh. Nigga done told me, say, bruh. Man, the nigga done told me, bruh. I'm telling you, I was sitting in that motherfucker, man. I was reading the paper. Somebody went and knocked on them people door, man, and ate their ass up, right? I was like, ooh. Ooh. That's why I say, bruh, like, and y'all be thinking I be trying to be on some tough shit and all that, and I don't, bruh. I just be trying to get y'all to be on some aware shit, bruh. Because I think y'all underestimate shit that really happens. I do. I think y'all play so much like you underestimate like I don't think y'all ever just seen the motherfucker bend the corner out his mind and get the knocking and shit. I don't think y'all have seen shit that can actually happen out in this motherfucker. So I think y'all kind of naive in how y'all be playing this shit. I just think y'all naive. I don't think y'all seen half the shit that I've seen happen. And that's not y'all fault though, because I've been living longer. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm telling you, bro, this shit is just, it's crazy, folks. At any moment, folks. At any moment, you know what I'm talking about? And I just done seen some of the craziest shit. I done seen a nigga told me, bruh. A nigga told me, bruh, what he was finna do. And this was hell alone. That nigga had about a good, that nigga had 5 years. I want to say that nigga did about 3 years with half. Coffee Chronicles. And I ain't forgot it. The nigga told me that. It was so long. I'm just sitting there, seeing that shit on the news and in the paper and shit. And that shit, I was like, ooh. Ooh. And this is what I guess the moral of this story is, bro, everybody don't be playing. Some people be serious. You know how you just be thinking some people would just be talking in the moment when they mad, bro? Some people hold that shit to heart, nigga. Some people hold that shit to heart, bro. You know what I'm talking about? For 3 years, bro. So just think about that, bro. Like, you did 3 years, and as soon as you got out, this shit happened. For 3 motherfucking years, nigga. Can you just imagine what been in your motherfucking mind? Man, Ckery Fluff. And I'm right there just to show you everybody ain't with the Ckery Fluff. So you will just watch your Ckery Fluff. Because that's how all that shit, I told you in the end, it all tie in. All that shit was some Ckery Fluff. You get what I'm saying? All that shit was some Ckery Fluff by another motherfucker. Cause see, and I'm gonna get all this in a minute, but this just ties in with Ckery Fluff, folks. You'll go to jail sometimes, bruh, and it'll be knocks, or it'll just be people up in there, bruh. Niggas will go up in there and get hella big, nigga, and start trying to play that I'm bigger than you role. You know what I'm talking about? And a lot of times them niggas be scary as shit. Not all the time, but a lot of times them niggas be scary as shit, bruh. Them niggas that be wanting to push up on you like that, they don't like knives, they don't like murder. I don't promote no crime or I don't promote no you know. See, a lot of motherfuckers that be doing all that shit, they don't want to they don't be ready for that next level, bro. They just be ready to keep that shit right there. They just be trying to keep their tough guy act going on. You know what I'm talking about? And as soon as you go to the next level, bro, you'll see them cop a plea. Coffee Chronicles. That's why you done seen hell of them big ass niggas get their ass ate up and not do nothing about it. They be cool after they got their ass ate up, don't they? When them little niggas got tired of that nigga bullying them or something, come around that corner eaters that they get you see them niggas get some act right after that, don't you? That's why a lot of times once you see them niggas get when somebody when somebody get the flocking at one of them niggas, they don't really do nothing. They be cool. I told you that'd be that moment when you know you talk too much or you did too much. That'd be that moment. So a lot of times when them niggas get their ass ate up, it'd be a self-reflection for them and what they need to stop doing. Not all the time, but because everybody that's big ain't a bully either. You know what I'm talking about? But in the penitentiary, you get a lot of that. You know what I'm talking about? So that a lot of that shit be Ckery Fluff. You get what I'm saying? Because the nigga will be up in there hella big trying to exert his, but it was some shit like that. The nigga did some shit that he know motherfucking well he wouldn't have did on the streets. You know what I'm talking about? And that nigga, he said that, bruh. I'm gonna tell you when you know a nigga mad, bruh. When only one tear come out his eye, he ain't crying. He's so mad, just one tear come out his eye, bruh. Nigga ain't even crying. That's how you know when a nigga angry. But that nigga said that, bruh. And that shit took about 3 years, bruh. And that nigga like, Ckery Fluff. Because on the Ckery Fluff, y'all don't get it. Sometimes y'all do shit, bruh, that's irreversible. Not all the time. A lot of the good amount of the time, y'all just playing. It don't be no, it don't really be no harm. Y'all just playing too much. But sometimes, bro, when y'all doing that shit, y'all do shit beyond repair. You know what I'm talking about? You been to did something scandalous to the point where this ain't fun and games no more. Coffee Chronicles. And you don't never want to get to that point. That's why it's good to stop playing. That's why it's good even if you play. Because I play too much sometimes. But that's why it's good even if you play, bruh. To be able to gauge, bruh. Because sometimes it's just not a plan or it's just good to have common sense, folks. You know what I'm talking about? It's just good to have common sense. Ckery Fluff. Because us as people, what we will do, we'll try to gauge a whole situation, and we'll just come up here and do some shit and then tell you this is like you was thinking for everybody else. This is what you know what I'm talking about? When you try to project what you want on the whole crowd, and you'll just come up and you'll do some shit that wouldn't even call for. Wouldn't even call for. But then you'll act like you had the right to do it because you grown. And we just need to cut that out, bruh. Of course you grown, bruh. If you over 18 or, you know what I'm talking about, 21, whichever one it is. Of course you grown, bruh. But that still has nothing to do with the bullshit you do. You grown in age, bruh. And if you really was grown, bruh, it seemed like you would have more of a comprehension than to do that shit than you just did, folks. Because the shit you just did, that wasn't what grown people do. You know what I'm talking about? Now, I know we like running around this motherfucker and saying we grown. But a lot of shit we be doing, it be Flintstone kid shit. Then we go back to the Ckery Fluff and tell you how old we is. And how we don't have to answer to nobody but God. And we'll just start using all that. But in actuality, the shit you doing right there is Ckery Fluff. All that shit you saying out your mouth right then and there is Ckery Fluff. Because most of the time when you saying all that shit right there, you done already did some bullshit. Yeah, if you get into only God could judge me and all. If you get into there right there with it, you done already did some bullshit. And that's your rebuttal. That's your cover up right there, man. That's your, you ain't got to talk to nobody and all. This shit don't even make no sense, bro. It really don't. I've never, and I know y'all get tired of me saying that, but I don't give a fuck. I really don't. You know what I'm talking about? I just never seen the day, bro, where it was cool to look for conflict. Like, you want a problem. Like, if you just sitting around this motherfucker's almost like you want somebody, you want some enemies. What'd you say? Ops. Like, y'all trying to create enemies, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Nigga, something straight out of the comic book, bro. That shit makes no sense at all. It doesn't. They got y'all wanting to be the wrong people. It ain't nothing wrong with just being you. It ain't nothing wrong with just being normal, bruh. Everybody ain't riding around in Benzes and Maybachs and shit, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? And if you're not doing that, you shouldn't feel no way about it, bruh. I mean, if you want to do that, you should find a way to do it. But if you're not doing that, that's okay too. It ain't nothing wrong with being regular. It ain't nothing wrong with being normal. You know what I'm talking about? I told a motherfucker last night, it's hard to explain myself because although I am a normal person, I'm one of them special normal people. I've been special since I was little, bro. I got the special on my normal. You know what I'm talking about? I guess that's the one like like when you buy the car and that motherfucker come with the fully fully loaded to be having the letters and shit on the side. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Got that version. You know what I'm talking about? I'm a special normal person. I'm just regular, bro, and I don't give a fuck about being. You can't embarrass me about being regular. You can't embarrass me about being normal. If I seen you in the dollar store, I'm not gonna get embarrassed. I mean, I'm not gonna get embarrassed. You know what I'm talking about? Like that, because I realize you in the dollar store too. You know what I'm talking about? Why would I be embarrassed? We both in this motherfucker. But I feel some kind of way because you seen me, nigga. I seen you in this motherfucker too, nigga. We both in this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? How's a motherfucker over there fucking with them little W's and shit? You know what I'm talking about? Trying to round up as much of that shit you can for about $7. You know what I'm talking about? Trying to make that shit stretch. Man, this shit just life, bruh. And you niggas act like y'all scared to live life, bruh. Man, listen, if you scared to live life, you ain't gonna never have no money, bruh. All this shit is the same, bruh. I'm telling you, man. Just like the rich people say, bruh, money only matters when you ain't got none, bruh. That's the only time money matter, bruh. Other than that, bro, when you got money, you not worried about shit. You not looking at price tags and nothing, bro. You know what I'm talking about? It's only when you don't got no money, bro. You up in there looking for the 2 for $5 and all that shit. You up in there looking for the bargain, the deal. You know what I'm talking about? The deception, the deceit, the 5-finger discount. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew says, old man, old lady. And nephew says, old man, old lady. And I'm finna get on up out of here because I got things to do early this morning, man. But yeah, man, the Ckery Fluff. Even though we gonna have to find another title, man, for it. But yeah, bruh. Ckery Fluff Friday, man. And that shit just takes too much time, folks. All that other shit is like we can't get to the chase no more. We gotta come with that elaborate ass story. We gotta come use the gift. We gotta use everything to make what we did okay. We just can't realize what we did ain't okay. Because everything we feel like everything we do, we grown. You know what I'm talking about, man? This shit is just Flintstone kid shit, Muppet babies, bro. I guess that shit cool amongst you and your partners. I guess I don't know, bro. But that shit ain't when you handling business and shit, bro. That ain't it. So when you handling business, bro, it ain't really no time for no Ckery Fluff. Like any kind of business, bro. Whether we breaking bread on some money, whether you supposed to do something because like you could do that shit to everybody else, bro. You gonna fuck around and Ckery Fluff yourself, folks. And your finished product ain't gonna be worth shit. You know what I'm talking about? The person you is ain't gonna be worth shit. All that shit gonna be worth is Ckery Fluff. You gonna be that motherfucker, Auntie Alice's boyfriend. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna be that nigga right there, man. Yeah, your finished product ain't gonna be worth nothing, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? That shit just gonna be like, nigga, you gonna be part of the scrap yard, nigga. You just like, and I don't get that. You know what I'm talking about? I take pride in the person I am, folks. I do. I do. I take pride in the person I am. And when you take pride in who you is, bruh, it's man, I keep telling you, bruh, been telling you for 3 years, bruh. This shit gonna, as a man, bruh, what's gonna determine that shit is what you do and what you don't do, folks. And that's what's gonna determine that shit, folks. Just as a person, bruh. Whether you a good person, bad person, or bullshit, all that shit gonna be determined by what you do and what you don't do, folks. Ckery Fluff Friday, man. The Ckery Fluff. We just got that shit too much everywhere. Niggas using the Bible for the Ckery Fluff, telling you what God said and all. Nigga using the internet for the Ckery Fluff. Gonna come up here, do all the shit, man. And, you know what I'm talking about? Act like it's the internet content. We just got every invisible entity, bruh. The devil, all that shit for the fuckery fluff. But all this time while we telling you something, we doing the bitch shit. You know what I'm talking about? All the time while we trying to explain this shit to you, we doing the bitch shit. You get what I'm saying? Don't leave that part out. You know what I'm talking about? You either sitting up here gossiping, you sitting up here talking about nigga, you sitting up here doing some fake bullshit. But you coming up here putting the fuckery fluff on it, trying to explain it. But your actions is the fuckery. You know what I'm talking about? Then you come with the fluff. To fluff it on up to make it seem and change the narrative. You can't never change the narrative on what you did. You did it. But what do I know? Only you can prevent forest fires, man. With that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, man, always remember it don't cost nothing, man. Just to show a little bit of that love.